Hi, my name is Brooke, and I'm going to be talking about the death penalty. And excuse me, I am a little sick, so I might sound a little weird. But the death penalty isn't as helpful as you think. Lots of people think it's helpful with ridding the world of terrible people, and while yes, it does help with that, it also kills many innocent people. Even when some are proven innocent, they still get killed because the corrupt workers don't want to be seen as wrong, or maybe they're even in on it themselves. HRF on 31 innocent people killed by death penalty statistics lets us know that as of 2004, if the 4% innocence estimate is accurate, it would equate to about 50 people being innocent when they were executed by the death penalty. Personally, I believe the death penalty is the easy way out. I think criminals should have to live with their consequences. And as Michelle Logan agrees in the website The Breeze, if I were the criminal in this situation, I would rather die than spend the rest of my life in prison, and that criminals could get the opportunity to think about his actions, realize how they affected others, and feel guilt and possibly empathy for those harmed. Then there's the taxpayer money. As Human Rights Careers 10 Reasons Why the Death Penalty is Wrong explains, the median cost of a non-death penalty case through the end of incarceration is $740,000, while the median cost of a death penalty is a striking $1.26 billion. And the money used for death penalty cases being diverted from other measures such as mental health, treatment, victim services, drug treatment programs, and more. According to Vice, what it's like to be a death row executioner in America, there's no actual executioner, but for example, in Virginia, inmates would arrive at the death chamber 15 days before the execution date. The death team would be assembled and would provide around the clock security until the execution. According to Prison Inside, how much do executioners get paid? Depending on the state, executioners make anywhere from $150 to $1,500. Vice makes it prominent that they keep the information of inmates being executed and the information of executioners kept secret, which raises eyebrows about the integrity of the whole process and everyone involved. There have been many cases of inmates calling innocence and being ignored, or even evidence brought up proving the inmate's innocence, and they still proceed. For example, in HRF 31 innocent people killed by death penalty statistics, Ricardo Aldape Guerra spent 15 years on death row in Texas simply because the prosecutor on the case wanted to have a successful condition. Even with precautions in place, there are still corrupt workers in the justice system. I understand that there are horrible people out there who purposefully murder or hurt people or multiple people, but I truly think that is the only acceptable reason to execute a person. There should also be hard evidence and an admission to the crime beforehand for it to be acceptable. While the death penalty frees up some much needed space, it costs a ton more to execute a person than hold them in prison. The death penalty is not appropriate in a lot of cases. The inmate could have been wrongly accused, and they don't always get let off when proven innocent because some justice workers are just corrupt. I also think those proven guilty should have to live with the consequences instead of getting the easy way out. In my opinion, the death penalty should only be used as a last resort for terrible criminals with an admission to the crime. Thank you.